T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's right. You are tuned into the highest show each and every Thursday night. It is 2 Be Blunt, brought to you by the Hayes Radio Network and, of course, 2 Be Blunt Productions, LLC. Tonight we are powered by North Atlantic Seed Company. That's right. And, of course, for the entire month of September, which only has a few days left, they have 50% off all in-house genetics. That's right, 50% off, so grab your shit today, NorthAtlanticSeed.com. And of course, if you just order and check out our promo code, 2BBlunt10, and get 10% off your entire order. Just so you know. We got a big show lined up tonight. T-Roy in the house. T-Roy in the house.
Hey, what up, man?
Well, I'm not alone. I don't want people to get worried. T-Roy is here. No need to fear. Forgot my hat. Sitting behind me. God damn it. I always do this. Okay. I feel normal now. I felt naked.
We're in the because of copyrights, we're in the Maybe Do It studios.
That's right, exactly. Tonight we got GroBase IO, Sam in the house, the creator of the Grow Planner and Tracking app GroBase. We're going to be talking to him right here live in just a little bit. You don't want to go nowhere. Me and T-Roy got to smoke some weed. We got to cover the past week fucking debauchery that's happened. What is that little thing you got there?
Listen, that's a personal joint, okay? I got that and this. And then
there you go.
And then this. So
there you go. I'll let it slide. You know the deal, y'all. It is to be blood. Shout out Bruce Goofy growing in the house. Shout out Huey in the house. Tommy Two Butts in the house. Ken Alicia in the house. Shout out Ken Alicia for hooking us up with another awesome video to promo this show this week.
The
Jake
goat
is in
right
the
there.
house. Yeah, she is. She is. For sure. Dank Nuts in the house. Curly Greenleaf 420 things. Spanish Dre. Germinator. It's the Germinator.
Yeah.
That's right. Tyler Henry in the house. Double A. What it do? The Grateful Gardener. What's good? Pitts Plays. Frankie's in the house. What's good, Frankie's?
What up?
Nacho in the house. Oh, yeah, brother. Yeah.
Nacho. What
I
it do,
love
boo?
it. Taylor, CC in the house. It's stacked right now. The chat popping. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that this is the highest show and the only place to be Thursday nights. Smash the motherfucking like button. Share the stream. Do us all a solid. Let's get this party going.
Like
Go.
right now.
Shout out Instagram. What up, H-Bomb? Exotic Alchemy. Cloud9. Man. K-Jeezy for Sheezy. For Sheezy. Bro Shot. Kev 420. Mr. Vork. I mean, I can go all day. All day.
Yeah, the chat is bumping.
Bumping. We're going to be bumping too. We got to smoke some weed. I got two blunts rolled. Two blunts rolled.
Tell him, P.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got a little joint, but I'm smoking on some Super Boo.
Super Boo.
Yeah. Yo, real shit. So we all know how like anti-dispensary we can get.
Oh, so, there's definitely some people who can get that way.
So, but hear me out.
Okay.
I don't fuck with AGL. I don't fuck with Cureleaf.
Okay.
I don't fuck with Theraplant. I do, however, fuck with the people over at Affinity Grow.
Oh, one of our sponsors for Blunt Wars.
Really? So
yes.
Shout out Affinity Grow. Your Super Boo is phenomenal. So if my back's against the wall and I am forced to go to the dispo, that's the only shit I get. So when we went to Georgia on vacation a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple months ago at this point, Jesus Christ, I loaded up on Affinity Grow stuff. I had a cart, couple of pre-rolls, and maybe an eighth or two, and they're phenomenal.
Yep. Okay.
You could taste the flavor that they bring. You could tell that there's love behind it. You know what I mean? They put love in the plant. They put love in everything that they did from start to finish. So
I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you do. That's great. Super.
I love them. They're a smaller. For those who don't know, they're a way smaller grow, a smaller scale, not necessarily commercialized, but they're great. Shout out to them.
A lot of heat for working with them for fucking Blunt Wars. A lot of people in Connecticut apparently don't agree with you.
Whatever.
Bullshit walk. So
that's it.
They reached out to us, not to mention, I'm just gonna put this out there since we're on the topic. It's not like I was scouting them or something. They sent us an email. They're like, we want to be part of this cool event. I was like, that's fucking dope.
Fuck yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Although, yeah.
I will agree with Tyler. He says there's nothing like smoking your own harvest. I'm mad at you guys for not telling me that. Well, we're all going to find out soon enough. Speaking of smoking, I got to smoke. I don't know about you, bro. I got this giant bag that I rolled up still. I'm still smoking. My man from GroBase, actually, Sam, hooked me up with this glazed apricot gelato that he.
So I need to come through next week or something so we can.
Yeah, bro. I mean, these nugs.
These nugs.
You got some dang ass nugs, bro.
God damn.
Yeah, camera won't focus. Never when I want it to, only when it doesn't need to. Anyway, so there's. Yeah, I think I just need a better light right here in the front. But either way, this is honestly phenomenal. Great bud structure. It looks really good. It smells literally like apricots, which is fucking wild.
Hell yeah.
I want to light this weed. So let's we gotta light the weed. I need y'all to fucking share the live stream out. Let's get it going for our guests who's gonna be joining us in a little bit. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna shut the fuck up. You already know. And what we're yeah. So we're gonna, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Where's my fucking
I do know what time it is.
The blunt rolled of the glazed apricot gelato, grown by Sam of GroBase.
Shout out to Sam.
Shout out to Sam. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna need y'all to grab your weed, grab your concentrates, and get ready to smoke it if you got it, because we're gonna have to get higher than ever before. Am I right or am I wrong? For me,
I think you're right, P.
I feel like I know. I feel like I'm holding it back.
Hey, Pizzy. I think we need to smoke.
All right, let's fucking smoke that.
Pizzy. Let's go, Pizzy.
All right. We smoking.
We gotta close this door.
Hey. Light that shit up.
Hey. Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it. Hey. Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it. Hey. You got a fat, loud pack, better smoke it if you got it. Hey.
I'm smoking.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it. Hey. We like the big fat blunts pumping to be blunt. The kush stay smoking and on that we don't front. Easy light up the dro. All the stoners they know that is everything right as fucking GMO. People watching that and everybody laughing at them. A dabble finna do it, so we gonna go and back one. It's the highest show on Thursday. You already know, so pass that shit over, man. It's time to get blown. Grab your weed, grab your concentrates.
Shout out Mr. Gannick. I see him in the chat.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and
Smoke it if you got it.
You got a fat loud. Better
Smoke it if you got it.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it.
Oh, no. My can.
Thursday night, there ain't nobody high. It's the highest fucking show. We smoking hydro fucking weed. You better call your
man.
Goddamn.
Woo, man. I just took like a power. I feel like I just power hit that shit. A brand new track, smoking if you got it.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, let me tell you, bro. The first few hits I took, look how nice this blunt is burning. So even. Just, now it wants to focus. Now it wants to focus, you motherfucker. Because I'm closer to the light right here. That's why. Fucker. Anyways. Man. There's nothing like more proud than rolling something blunt that burns perfectly. Like, this is ridiculous. No canoe, no nothing. Nothing.
That's how I used to be with my backwoods. I'm just saying.
Oh, not the backwoods, goddammit. Not the backwoods.
But them motherfuckers used to burn, boy. Oh.
Tommy too much of it, cooking burgers on the grill. That's a bomb, yo.
Yo, where's mine?
I know, right? Can we get one? What a solid community. Goddamn right. Goddamn right, Tyler. We got the best fucking community right here. The entire stoner community. Jenna says, nice fucking room, T-Roy. Nice room. Nice clean room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
I love that.
Shout out to Jenna. You know what I mean? Gave a brother a hand.
Oh, so. She did. There you go. She comes and finds you in the lot when you're smoking live on the show. She cleans up your studio for you. You got like a person, like a PA.
Yep.
PA, which is pretty dope. Which is pretty fucking dope. Where do I sign up for a fucking personal assistant that can come clean this bitch out? But my wife won't do that. She don't do that shit. She's not a personal assistant. She like, you clean that shit.
Mine either. So, like, you know what I mean? We gotta, I don't know, gotta get it somewhere, right?
Jenna, I'm just saying, if you want to come up to Middletown and clean up the podcast studio and make it look real nice, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be fucking mad at all.
You'd probably get a chance to smoke some really good bud.
Always. There's always a fucking stacked amount of bud here. Stacked. What up, Traptor? Thanks for joining us. The unusual. Man. Another crazy week. Macho says 2 is what I'm at work high as fuck. That's amazing. Amazing. More info about the diddler. More and more diddler news keeps dropping. This seems like it's going to be never ending. Diddy the diddler.
Bro, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I told you when all of this first started months ago that this was going to happen and it was going to be a very long process with a lot of names being dropped. So I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if this takes us well into 2025.
I saw someone release a whole fucking list of all the people who attended his parties. They're saying Leo DiCaprio was like a fucking big fucking attendee. Like there's
no shit.
50 fucking celebrities on this list. It was just people.
So
party with
speaking of Leo, have you heard like the theory or the story behind Leo?
Well, no.
His wives, he has to be married to women that are like well under like 25. I think it is actually. I'll look it up later. I'm pretty sure it's like 25. And like the second that they hit like a year after, they suddenly get divorced. And he ain't young. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And yeah. So it's just weird. Sorry, I got somebody at the door. I need you to go. Thank you. Bye bye.
Go.
No. Bye bye.
You need a door that locks, bro. Like
it locks, but I hate it does lock, but I hate being that guy that locks the door. You know what I mean? Like I'm like right next to the window. You know, I'm like, here's my window, there's my beer can.
Traptor says you just let these people know at some point they should be expecting to smoke someone's dog's nuts. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so he continues to get older. His wives continue to get younger. So I'm not even surprised in the slightest that he's a frequent flyer at the diddler parties.
Bet Diddy singing like a canary.
Oh, dude, he's getting that 8-piece KFC combo meal combo right now.
Are you talking about Leonardo DiCaprio? Because I love that movie. I don't know what that's from. Oh, it's a strain we're making. It's a collab. Oh, dog's nuts. What? You're going to call your strain dog's nuts, Traptor? That's the strain? That's the strain? Someone told me today on Facebook they were growing God's vagina. And I asked them, what is it? I don't know.
There's cat piss. That doesn't need to be a fucking strain.
But I like strains that smell like cat piss, but I don't like the actual smell of cat piss. Explain that one.
You're a disgusting man, Pizzy.
I will hunt for the bud that stinks the most, but when it comes to the actual stench that it smells like, I don't want no part of it. Clean a cat box? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck that. No way.
Smoke some cat pee? I'm there.
Hey, if you want to spray, it's like you're gonna spray your terps,
You might as well just dunk your nugs in fucking ammonia.
Bro. Oh God, dude. That is straight disgusting, though. Gross.
I mean, so is cat piss.
Lefty says, I had a lot of dope that smelled like cat piss moons ago. Dog nuts, monkey nuts, all the nuts you want.
Jesus Christ.
Weed
We're
that
only
smells
20 minutes in.
Weed that smells like meth. I don't know what that smells like. Anyone else want to help with that? I don't know what that's supposed to smell like.
I plead the fifth.
I'd probably stay away if it smelled like meth. But how would you even know if it smelled like meth? Can you imagine? You wouldn't even know unless you've had meth before what that smells like. So if they're like, oh, this weed smells like meth, you're like, well, how do I know? Next thing you know, you're doing meth. What the fuck? Not the life you want to live, goddammit. Not at all. That's not fun. That's not fun to come back from, I'm sure. I assume chemicals. I would assume the same. Yes, definitely. 100%.
Very explosive chemicals if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I've watched Breaking Bad. You know, I feel like I can whip something up if I wanted to. You know,
Come on, Pizzy.
I watched a lot of Breaking Bad, bro. I can whip up something if I need to.
Izzy, I need you to stop.
What? Slippery slope. Here we go again.
Who the fuck do you think you are, Frank Lucas?
Fuck yeah, yo. Look at me. I could be a mobster all day, yo. All fucking day. I like my weed smelling like scapas and dollar bills. I don't know what that is, though.
I think that was supposed to say scrippas and dollar bills.
Oh.
Like scrippas.
Like scrim?
Yeah, we out here in the streets eating strawberries and scrimps, you know what I mean?
Chemicals might lead to brain damage. Yeah, maybe. You got nothing to worry about, Adam. You're good.
Fucking strawberries and scrimps.
It's already downhill at this point.
Yeah. It's going bad.
And this is why I like to grow my own cannabis. I bet.
See? Then you don't come up with some fucking and fucking strain of weed called fucking
meth kush or some shit.
Hair off the monkey nuts.
Hair. Oh God, no. Smells like bad choices and long nights awake. Oh shit! Where is this conversation?
I guarantee you, in that comment right there's some form of vanilla somewhere.
You said vanilla? Man.
Vanilla, like the scent of vanilla.
I would fuck up some of the vanilla wafers right now. You know them little cookies.
Stay focused.
I'm trying to, but you keep talking about food.
I said one thing about vanilla.
Eat before the show. I've cut myself off at a certain time during the day because I have a fear of having to poop while I'm live on the air. It's devastating. I cannot do it.
I haven't eaten at all today, and I'm so ready for food. But
oh my God,
yes. I mentioned vanilla, and I'm sorry.
This was your fault.
All right, I'll take this one. You got it.
I love that you can just like you know the most amazing thing about like a pheno hunt though is like. You can literally create your own, like, do like your own genetics testing. So say you cross your own strain, right?
Yeah.
If you can cross your own strain right now, and you had the skills to do so, which I do not do, and you can name that fucking weed anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck would you call it? 860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. Call in or let us know in the chat. What would it be, Roy? If you had to name a strain, what would you be thinking? Walk me through the thought process. Hold on, I can help you out just a little bit with this. Let me hear you go.
All right, so it really just depends on what two strains I'm crossing. You know what I mean? But I mean,
pick whatever you want.
So I'm a hypocrite because now I'm thinking like something fucking absolutely off the wall, like doesn't need to be called that. But like just because of like how fucked up I am, it would be I don't know. I don't know. Come back to me. I'm gonna take a second to think about it.
You're the only other person in here.
Hey, no. I pass back to you. What would you name it?
Oh, okay. Tommy's Purple Flowers. I like that. Someone said them shitty boots. That's what I would call my weed. Them shitty boots.
Oh my God.
Fuck me. GroBase says. Because I have MS, I call it my shit. Jesus. Tommy Tuba says mine would be strawberry cough crossed with chocolopoas. Chocolpoas? Dude, help me out here.
You're on your own, pal.
Stuttering right through it, but chocolate covered strawberries. All right, there you go. That one makes sense. Macho says big titties. Everybody loves big old titties.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet you that would sell like fucking crazy on the shelves.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got a strain that's called big titties or big old titties.
Tiggle bitties.
Big old bitties, like that's flying off the shelf. Flying.
Yo, facts.
Any dispensary. You know,
I
puffy
don't
me.
know what I would call it. Puffied me.
I call him PC, but my phone's still broke. Damn. Also, what the fuck happened to GroBase? Where did he go? He's been chilling in the chat.
I know he's having more fun down there than he's having up here.
Like what happened? Where did he disappear to?
I don't know. He's having a blast though.
He just
but
not in here.
If
I spoke one already, I'm sorry.
It would probably be like, I'd probably call it like Kurt Cobain or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And
Kurt
fucking
Cobain? That's so typical.
Yeah, but like it'd have to be some like literal blow your face off, like
to blow your face off.
You know what I mean?
Bill Murray's backpack. I love that. Lola Psychosis. Ooh, that's fancy. I have a dirty girl that I could cross the PB breath and call it I love nutty chicks. Donkey Dong Buds. We have pink panties. All right, pink panties.
So Haley just walked in here and she heard some of these that you're rattling off, and she just looked at me and was like, "What the fuck?"
Diddy Party. I like. Someone should make one called Diddy's Lube. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Diddy's Lube.
What about Bob's Weed? I love that. I love that. That's
my whole plan here is I'm gonna get a little desk and I'll just do it here.
Oh, right here?
No, I don't know, maybe.
How about you figure out where to put your 17,000 shoes before you put
Yeah,
what's happening right now?
I don't know.
Do they know you're live on the air? Like, what is happening? Yep. Okay, they just come right in and no fucks? No fucks at all?
No, not even a little bit.
Like no personal space.
She means well, just has no spatial awareness. It's quite all right. I've learned to cope 5.5 years in. You know what I mean? It is what it is. 1,000 bottles. So now, what would the effect of 1,000 bottles be? Like, what is your target effect from the weed on that one?
If you don't black out after 1,000 bottles, I don't want to smoke it. Like that.
Why would you want to smoke something that's going to make you black out? You might as well do heroin.
I'm thinking 1,000 bottles. I'm thinking booze. I'm thinking if I'm going to pass out, but for sure before I even reach anywhere near 1,000. If I'm going to smoke some weed called 1,000 bottles, I want to go to fuck to sleep. I want to pass the fuck out. I want to be
true.
You know, I'm just saying. Like for me, I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a very good point.
I would have to go something like whatever I would call it would have to be something that stinks. Like it would have to be something that's like Peasy's feet or some shit, you know.
I got a name. It's called 4-day-old dog shit.
Jesus Christ, that's worse than the cat piss, bro. This is not right. Maybe like yesterday's garbage, I'd call it, or some shit like. You know,
last week's garbage.
yeah, exactly.
Hot ass.
leftovers that are like a day over a week old. You know, like that's what I call it, like something like old leftovers. It'd be something weird. Yeah.
Easy, I got it. We're gonna call it Thanksgiving's leftovers in June.
That's disgusting. I will smoke that.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Gross. Hopefully it was frozen at least. That's gross. Gym socks. I mean, that's really
front and center in the refrigerator.
A strain would be off the top rope. Pizzies from under cheese. Oh, no. You know what? I think that's where we're gonna probably just take a break from there. Let's off there.
Oh my god, dude!
Break. When we come back, we're gonna have Sam from GroBase on, so don't go nowhere at all, please, because it's right around every Thursday night. You already know the deal. It is 2v1.
Don't.
Winner of the 2024 International Cannabis Awards Best Online Seed Seller, and offering more than 2,500 strains from over 50 of the industry's best breeders. North Atlantic Seed Company is your one-stop shop for quality genetics. From U.S. elites like Ethos, In-House, Exotic, and Humboldt Seed Company to international greats like Barney's Farm, Dutch Passion, Mephisto, and Fast Buds, North Atlantic Seed carries a thoughtfully curated menu of photoperiod and auto-flowering genetics designed to accommodate every budget. They are a woman-owned and family and friend-run passion project whose vision has been to take care of their customers. That means unparalleled customer service that is responsive and cares. It means the fastest shipping in the U.S. and loads of quality freebies with every order. And above all, it means an integrity that is unrivaled. So check out North Atlantic Seed Company at northatlanticseed.com.
God damn it.
Yeah, man.
Shit. See, I'm the type that wakes up in the fucking morning,
Right.
and just smoke a whole fucking egg to the face.
A whole lady.
Be high all motherfucking morning.
Well, that sounds like my kind of day, too.
You know? Cause I don't know what the fuck my life is gonna bring me today.
True.
You never know if you're gonna live or you're gonna die.
True.
So I'm gonna smoke every motherfucking day.
Man, pass that shit to me.
It doesn't matter to me, cause I'm a high motherfucker.
Already.
Yeah.
Stock up on TP.
Cause we're the shit.
It's To Be Bloods with Peasy.
To be blood. We're about to have. I saw a private chat from our guest tonight. He said, "I'm here. I've been ready." But he wasn't here. He was not here. He was definitely in the chat, greened out. So, anyways, make sure y'all share out that live stream, smash that like button, because we got to show our guests some love tonight. We have a special guest who I met through Blunt Wars. He is the creator of the Grow Planner and Tracking app. You can plan and track your grow. GroBase, which you can find on any device, PC, mobile, tablet, laptop, any of the above. GroBase.io. You can go right now and sign up before we even get started and make an account. It's free to get started. Let's not waste any time. Let's bring my man in, the creator of GroBase, Sam. What is good, brother?
What up?
What's good, man?
What's up, man? Yeah, nothing much. How are you doing?
Look at this. Look at this. I just want to point this out, T-Roy. I just wanted to show you this. Look at this setup you got here. This is all you got to do. You gotta get yourself one of these gimmicks, bro.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Look at that. I mean, when he came out, I was like, "Oh, dude, my man got the microphone." He said he was going to use his computer, and I'm like, "All right. Usually the phone goes out better," but I didn't realize he's coming in like this full setup. My man's ready to blow this shit out of the water.
Yeah. No, it's just me that's lacking, Peasy.
No, man. I'm just saying it's cool. You got to get something. I mean, goals.
I'll get there.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, yo. Fuck yeah. Sam, the creator, GroBase, creating an app that will allow you to track and plan your grow, which is honestly something that a lot of people need, especially first timers like me and T-Roy.
Facts.
Yeah, man. I think, first timers and anybody that's been doing it for a while, right?
Right.
Like me, for myself, I've only been growing for like 3 years. And since I started, I enjoy growing, and I eventually want to do some breeding, but, before I could do that, I needed a way to track what I already grew, because I have multiple seeds of everything I grew, so I could go back and do something with it later. So I was like,
Okay.
all right, I need to keep track of it somehow. I tried, writing it in a notebook, in a journal, and no, that didn't work. Going back and trying
Never
to,
does.
yeah, no. I didn't want to have to write everything, handwritten. This day and age, everything is typed with your fingers, so easy.
Yep.
Yeah, and just keep track of that. So I tried that. I tried Grow Diaries is one that's popular. That one's cool, but that one's more like community, is not focused more on actually tracking. Just going the extra mile where you can track a little more than the basic just environment, temperature, humidity, the plants, but you can't really keep track of certain attributes of plants and stuff like that, right? It's very simple. But in my app, and I'm gonna show you, actually, I'm gonna just dive right into it.
Go right in.
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Yeah, of course you can. Of course, yeah. You got a lot of people here who grow their own cannabis, so I'm sure they would love to see this.
Yeah.
See the app in motion. Here it goes. All right, add to this. There we go.
Okay, so yep. So as soon as you go to growbase.io, you'll come right here to the homepage. It'll give you some information about us, some key features, and some subscription options. I'm gonna go over it anyway as I just walk you through the app. I'm actually gonna log in through my account, so I could just give you my experience. So it's a lot easier to understand in the beginning.
That takes a lot of. I got a lot of questions already, like in my head right now.
Okay.
We'll go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we got here.
Yep.
All right,
So
nice layout here. Nice little dashboard.
Thank you. When you first sign up, you're actually going to get introduced by an in-app tutorial. So I went through it. But once you go on, you'll get an in-app tutorial, and it'll go a little bit, I guess, just be more informative than probably what I'll do here. So yeah, this is the dashboard. Here at the top, you can see I have a total amount of journals. A journal is basically a collection of cycles that you've done. So you can organize a collection of cycles together. So if you have 3, 4, 5 cycles that are related somehow, maybe you do it by year, or you do it by a particular breeder you're growing or a genetic you grew. You can organize all those cycles related to that specific thing in a journal. And
Cool.
total cycles. You have the total amount of plants. You have your genetics that you favorited. Obviously, when you go in, it'll be empty, but I already created these, and these are my favorites so far. Then you have some account insights, and account insights basically is just little tidbits of information about the stuff that you've done in your account. So like things regarding cycles, the genetics you grew,
Light you're using and whatnot, right? Yeah.
And your like resources. Then you have recent actions, just so you can see what you've recently just done. Because sometimes you forget, so it's good to like go back and see, details about everything that you've edited in your account that are the actions that you've done right in your grow. Yeah, so that's the dashboard. I try to give enough information, not overwhelming, but enough to where you can use these quickly on the dashboard.
That's crazy.
How I gotta ask before you keep going? I'm trying to ask you, first off, not a lot of people when they're growing weed are just like, you know what, I want to design an app for this shit. Like most stoners, like, all right, we'll just jot it down in our fucking notes on our phone or some shit, and then forget about it, months later. But like, where did the background come from to design a whole app? What inspired you?
Like I said earlier, I want to eventually breed, and I wanted to keep track of the seeds that I grew because I have multiple seeds of them. Then I can pick and choose, what I want to work with. I have history of it, and there was no easy way to track that. So I have a background in tech, and the perfect technology stack to make an app like this. So I didn't see anything out there that was anything that fit what I wanted to do.
So you got a background.
What I wanted to do.
Your background in tech, where's that come from? What made you get into that?
I went to school for.
I'm a tech guy. Like, you know,
I went to school for computer engineering back.
Oh fuck, computer engineering. Jesus Christ. Damn.
Yeah, and ever since then, I've just been in tech, software, stuff like that. Now
they say stoners are fucking lazy. Look at this shit. This guy's like a computer engineer, designing fucking apps and shit, smoking and growing fucking weed, and we're just like that. I mean, that takes a lot of work, yo. And people don't realize like building a website is one thing, but building an entire app from the ground up is fucking work, yo. It's fucking work. And the fact that you got that shit looking and running so clean that's why I gotta ask. I'm always intrigued by this stuff. Like, it was coding always something you liked to do when you were younger? Like, is that how you got into that? Like, what made you decide that was going to be your career path?
I guess back in high school, I had a coding class doing basic, and I enjoyed it ever since then. And then I just leaned into computers. I leaned into computer engineering because it's a mix of hardware and software, and that's how I got into it.
One of my buddies actually suggested and gave me a couple of routes to take to get into coding and computer programming and shit. And I've kind of been looking into it, and I think that I'm gonna make the jump. But yeah, it's funny that that's what your background is, because I'm about to get into the same shit.
Okay, yeah. Hey,
you do some computer shit, Roy?
What's that?
You gonna do some computer shit, yo?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. I'm gonna get into like the coding side of things, and
I'll tell you both a funny story. So we're talking about computer nerd shit. I went to college. When I first started college, I was going to be computer science was going to be my thing, and we started getting into the programming and coding portion of the curriculum. And I think after like 3 days, I was like, "Fuck this! This is not for me." I don't have the patience. I have ADHD like a motherfucker. Like, I don't have the patience to be able to sit there and write the code that you need to to do this stuff and then debug and go through all that shit. It just was like, that is not the side of IT that I could fucking do. That's fucking coding hard, yo. You know what? I made a MySpace page. Fuck that, yeah. That's I did HTML,
music, change the background.
Right. Like, I can do all that shit. Hello world, all that shit. Like, sign me up. I'll give me the basic shit, but I'll tell you anything after that. I was like, nah, bro. I can't. I don't know why. That's why when I see people who like are into this shit and are really good at it, like, I'm just like, holy fuck. It takes a lot of discipline to be able to do that shit.
Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about it, and I'm excited to get into it and learn.
Grave Roll Nerd says T-Roy codes with spaces instead of tabs. You know what? Nope, don't get it.
That was a good one.
Oh, okay. So
that was a good one.
Like, I was like, there's only one person in the chat.
You'll understand soon enough.
Work, good to know. I'm like, all right, well, right now I don't get it. You know what I mean?
T-Roy thinks Python is named after the snake. Can he just call it a roast?
I don't know.
Here for that. I used to use Python. Oh, here we go. Like, the nerds are starting to come out now.
Hey,
like, I love this shit. Old enough to remember C, C+, and C++. I'll top you. The company that I work for, just within the last like 5 years, switched from a software that used C+ for coding. Like, that's how old it was. True story.
Damn.
It's named after Monty Python. All right, we gotta stop. I can read these all night and be so entertained, yo. So entertained. But yeah, man. I mean, getting into code, that's a lot, and then to perfect this app. And then push the app out is a lot of fucking work, yo. A lot of fucking work. So, like, what? Go ahead.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I keep cutting you off. My bad. I'm high as hell.
No, I was gonna say that I worked on it for a year and a half before I launched.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nights, it's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of debugging. It's actually a lot of fixing issues. That's what it is. Man, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. I trucked it out this far, and I think I came up with something that a lot of people would appreciate.
That's
Hell
fucking.
yeah.
Why the name
That's super
GroBase?
sick.
What made you go with the name GroBase?
I just wanted to mix tech with cannabis and grow database.
Yep.
GroBase.
Okay. I like that
Simple.
shit. I like that shit. All right. Now that I got the back on that, I'll bring your app. My bad, yo. I didn't mean to cut you off before, but like I said, when you started, I was so excited when you told me that you were like a tech guy, because behind, once I get off camera, my Clark Kent job during the day is, that's what I do. I love that shit. So just nerding out with you, not against you. Let's bring back to the app though, right? So I got a nice tent. I got a 2x4 set up in here. If I want to get started, how would I set this up?
All right. So right, this is the dashboard. Now, what really drives how you track your data are templates. Now, templates represent the different core components of a grow. So things like your areas, your lights, resources, right? And that could be a bunch of different stuff here. Containers, right? The containers you grow in, and the genetics that you grow. So for you, I have a 2x4, so I'll show you mine.
Sick.
Once I create an area, and I'll just quickly show you what it looks like, right? You just populating some information about that template.
Yeah.
Right. So here, I'll just give you the type it is, right? Where you enter the description and the dimensions. Then you're going to see the associated cycles. So you're going to reference templates. You reference all templates in your cycles. So these are all the references for what cycles you use them in. So for areas, I can see I used it as a veg area, and I used it as a flower area. And then it will give you, the name of the cycle. So, if I had, a bunch of cycles already recorded for like my 2x4 tent, you would see, all of them here. For lights, once you create a light template and you associate it to your cycle, this basically becomes like a reference point. So I'm going to collect all of the PPFD data that you enter in your cycles that are linked to this light. So with that, you're kind of flexible enough to, let's say I have 2 or 3 of the same lights, but I want to keep track of PPFD values and stuff for each individual light. Then I would create a light template for each individual light in that case to keep them separate. If you don't care, then you just create one, and that's fine too.
Now, do I have to manually enter the data, or is it gonna can you?
No. For now, you have to manually enter the data. Looking for ways to integrate with Pulse, which you can track PPFD values. So for the people that use that, watch out for that. Let's say for now resources. Resources are going to be all the different inputs you have. So your dry amendments, your liquid-based newts, any compost, minerals, inoculants, maybe some IPM stuff you have, and substrates, and just other ones as well. And with those, once you create resources, you can create a feeding recipe. And a feeding recipe, basically, you give it a name. Let's say, it's a red recipe. And I'm going to add some craftland. Let's say I'll do 1 cup. And
Jesus Christ, you can really dig down for this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is sick.
You don't have to go this deep, but you can.
It's nice that it's nice that you can, though. You know what I mean? If you really want to see how if you want to see how it's performing, it's really good to have this kind of info. This is sick. I'm watching it on my laptop, which is like right over here. The screen's way bigger. So like I'm trying to learn me some shit.
Right. So once I add the resources, cool, I save it. And then I can use that later when I actually go to record like something that happened on a specific day. I could just add the recipe instead of manually adding it all the time. So it's just quick.
I got a question in the comments. They asked because they saw you were using Build a Blooms. They want to know if you use a Build a Soil stuff. Is that like your go-to?
It was my go-to. I do have other stuff that's not Build a Soil, but I just haven't put it in. haven't recorded it yet in my app here, but
I know it's very popular right now, the Build a Soil.
yeah, it's good. You know, a lot of, I think I like clean ingredient companies, or as clean as you can get, right?
Okay. So what do you go? What's your go-to?
So I have an earth box, and I bought their 3.0
Earth box.
soil.
What the fuck is that?
It's a container. It's a sub-irrigated planter.
Okay.
And I lost my I lost my train of thought for a second. Right. So I used the 3.0 recipe, and I've been using that same base soil for 8 grows now, straight.
You haven't changed the soil for 8 grows?
Nope. And it's still kicking.
You got a lot of bugs?
Huh?
You got a lot of bugs in that shit?
Not at all.
What the fuck, yo? How? What's your trick then? Someone told me because you must do a lot of preventative stuff then to keep.
I don't at all. I don't even spray my plants.
Don't lie to me, Sam. Come on. How are you keeping?
I don't. No. All right. So I have that right. I have a New Moon's cover. It's a special cover. This guy New Moon's grows. He sells these covers for like sub-irrigated planters, but for like all kinds of pots now, basically everything. It's really cool. So it keeps it covered. So like if there's like a gnat flying around that gets in or something, it's not going to be able to get in my soil. So it won't like reproduce. Never had anything on like my leaves and stuff. I don't like spraying the plants either. Even with water, I just let them grow.
See, Traptor says my living soil has tons in it, and it's almost 2 years old. How you got 8-year-old soil that's got no bugs? Like that's incredible.
No, it grows, not 8 years.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
8 grows, not 8 years. I don't know why I tested the years thing, but
yeah, I mean, I keep the tent floor clean, and that's it. And just make sure you don't come in with bugs. Maybe just I look around all the time before I open the tent just to make sure there's nothing flying around or anything like that. But
I mean, it's still like one of my
I like being hands off.
This is sick. I'm so impressed.
So yeah, let me continue. So containers, right? So you can put all the containers that you use for a grow. For me, my earth box, right? I created a template for that, and let me show you this first. You can add a grow medium mix, which is basically you could just create something that has all the resources that you would have made here, and you can specify the mix for your medium. And then with that grow medium mix, you can associate it to the container so that you can, that this container has this mix, and then you can keep a track of all the amendments or whatever you added, maybe between cycles or whatever. You can keep a log entry here as well. And then here you can see all the associated plants that use this container. So it's useful if you want to come back here and see, okay, I have this container, I have this mix right here, it has all my ingredients. I literally made one for the recipe, so it's just that. And then you can see all the plants that grew in it. You can see if you started it when it was in veg, flower, or autoflower. But autoflower, I'll explain that later, actually.
That's fucking dope, man. So Anthony was asking, you put 1 or 2 plants in the earth box.
I've done 2 before.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 2 grows with 2.
Adam Wall says, dude, 3.0 soil is the shit from Build a Soil. One of those earth boxes too. I'll get one of those sooner or later. Oh yeah. Traptor says, I got tons of soil. My soil has tons of it. It's oh sweet. We already went through that. Sorry. That's the same one again. But yeah, a lot of people they love the earth boxes. That's a big thing.
Yeah, I like it. It's just super easy. Hands off.
Tommy says, I got tons of bugs in the soil. Worms too. I spray my outside all the time for pests. Fuck that, bro. Lost me there. That's why synths, and it's gonna be synth for me. I feel like it's not gonna be. I can't do the bugs. Although I'm now intrigued by your methods because you have done something that not a lot of people can do. Is run this bug-free environment using the soil. That saves a bunch of fucking money too, man. You don't gotta buy fucking soil every season or anytime you're gonna do a grow. You just fucking using the same one every time, cycle it out. That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I don't really use a lot of resources at all. And I make sure the plant doesn't grow too big. If it goes too big, then you start having problems, and then I got to spend more money on more resources and, and all that.
Adam says, I can't wait till you get your first bug. You're gonna bug the fuck out. Yeah, you got that.
Right.
That
I can't wait for that phone call.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm gonna be freaking out. I just think that this is going to be huge, especially for people who are starting out growing, who have not grown before, but even up to like people who have been doing this for years. I mean, there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no situation where this is not effective, is what I'm trying to get at.
Like you can go surface level information, and then you can go deep. And
that's what I hope came across. Like, I want anybody to be able to come on, and if you want to keep things simple, keep it simple. If you want to be more granular, then go ahead, have at it.
I'm trying to find this comment. Oh, here it is. Huey says, if you are limited by law on how many plants you can grow, like we are in Connecticut right here, we only can have 6, I believe. This would be used to prove you're in compliance. This is actually a pretty good point. Like you can.
Well, isn't it 6 in veg, or like 6 in veg, or 6 in flower, or something like that?
Like 3 are like mature and 3.
Oh yeah, but I don't work for the state or nobody, and I don't plan to. And then another thing about my app is it's secure, so nobody's gonna get your info at all. So
that's important. A lot of people worry about that kind of shit.
No, I've thought about that too, like to go that route. But I was like, you know what? No, that's not right. I was thinking that from a business perspective. I wanted something public facing where nobody would be worried about, getting caught. But, if you just so happen, I guess, to, I don't know, get caught and you're using the app, they can only get in if they have your password. So,
right. That's it. Tommy wants to know, do you have to enter the info for your newts, or does the app have all info already in there ready for you?
No, so you create everything on your own.
So you start pretty much your database fresh for like you're on your own.
Yes. And I'll say it now, I recommend don't try to input everything you have at one go. Just input what you're doing, at that moment, and then it'll build up your account. So you don't overwhelm yourself, because I've had feedback and people felt like they had to input everything they had. I'm like, no. Just take it slow and input what you have now.
Yep.
Or what you're doing now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's not wrong.
That's true. Then how they verify it, right? Yeah, they were to use it for the government. But no, we're not selling this app out though. This is for all you.
But if you're doing something illegal, I mean, you should always take precaution.
Shout out.
In other words, you're on your own.
Yeah, I mean, you use other apps that takes a bunch of your other data. So I mean, and if you're on Instagram, if you're on Discord, right? And
you're on like the Play Store and like the App Store and shit, right?
No, so my app is a progressive web app.
Right.
So I know how to make web apps. I'm not a mobile app guy, so I made a web app that can also work and feel like a mobile app, but you still need internet. But yeah, it's like a hybrid in between. So you would go on my site if you're like on mobile, and you'll go to your share settings and you add it to your home screen, and then it opens, closes. You can set notifications on it on the phone, just like a normal app.
Yeah. So if you
don't have to download anything, it's like less than
an iPhone, you can go right into any website. You hit the little share button on the bottom, and it pops up, and you can add it to your homepage. If you do that, the GroBase, it'll open up on your home screen like an app. And that's the way you gotta do it. It's a web app. It's not like a mobile app. So like you
right.
Computer, you could. What that does is make it accessible from anywhere at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got it up on my laptop, so that's cool. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm gonna get it.
That, and I avoid going through app stores. So that
right. Yeah, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother world.
Didn't have time to set up all that. So.
We do want to let you open the phone lines too. If anyone wants to call in, anyone's got any questions about the app, 860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. Call in, talk to our expert here. for GroBase. Sam, if you want to, ask him any questions about the app or how to use it or any info about growing, definitely call in 860-384-7110. Sam, you got any pictures of your grow on this device? I'm sure that they love
So
the plants that you've grown.
Let's go to my I forgot to go over genetics, but for genetics, you could keep track of different attributes, and you could get very flexible with that with what kind of genetics you keep record of and how you keep record of them. So this is my cycle here. I'm gonna go to, let's say, my latest day here in flower, and these are the pictures I just uploaded on Instagram. So that's what it looks like right now, day 7 of flower.
That's nice. You can put photos in there and everything.
Yep.
That's a nice setup you got going on there, yo.
Oh, thanks.
I can see how this would be super beneficial to set you up for breeding in the future. Just seeing how each plant performs and at what level it performs, and you know what I mean. This is sick. This is so sick. Props, dude. I couldn't do this if I
thanks.
That's what I mean, yo. It's a lot of work putting this shit together. He's got it all figured out. It's got for literally photos of your plants, of your grow, and all the stages, all the nudes you use. And once you input that stuff once, it's there. So that data stays there, and you can use it for all your next cycle, your next grow. You'll be able to pull all that shit in, and then eventually what you're doing is building your own database of info. And if you've been doing this after 2-3 grows, you're going to have a lot of info you can work off of, and then you could go back and say, shit, how did I do this at this time? What did I do? When did I defoliate? Like when did I feed? What was my feeding cycle for this? Whatever it might be, you can have everything laid out right in front of you.
I also appreciate the walkthrough, because whenever at face value, this shit looks complicated as fuck.
I smoked right before the show, and I was trying to keep my thoughts.
Dude, the walkthrough has been super helpful. So all
right, good.
I have a reference video now for when I start.
Oh, like I mentioned before, there's an in-app tutorial. So as soon as you sign up and log in, it'll walk you through the app.
Dude, I'm so high right now.
It gives you a full tour. Actually, what I could do, because I have this set up over here real quick. I'll just give you all those to look. Actually, as soon as you sign in, it comes up with this information that dive into your personal database, and then gives you a full tutorial on how to use it. To be blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from? To be blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello.
Adam. Hello.
From Torrington, Connecticut. It's the Crippled Cannabis Cowboy.
Oh, what's up,
Cannabis?
What's up, Paul? How the fuck you doing?
What's going on, dude?
I'm chilling. Actually, number one, I love your show. I've learned so much. It's turned me on to so many things. And this is another thing of being turned on to. An app. I got a question for your boy.
All right.
This app that you got, I'm sorry, I'm trying to walk while I'm talking to you. I'm very disabled. It takes a while.
How the fuck are you walking right now?
I can't.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You're calling in here. I think the guy's pretending. I'm just kidding.
It was food. I was out eating and I had to come back in my room. So I was in the middle of moving. So it gets a little tough.
All right. I hear you, man. Listen, I'm glad you made it okay.
Yeah.
But that's actually where this whole thing lies, is because I can't use a pen, so I can't write with a pen. So an app would be super fucking handy.
Hell yeah.
And one thing I heard you saying something, I mean, I know nothing about technology, but you were saying something about you're not a mobile phone app guy. It's got to be a laptop. I don't really understand that.
No, you don't need
a laptop.
No, so my app is a hybrid between a web app and a mobile app. So it works and behaves like a mobile app, but it's still a web app. And so you don't download it from the Play Store. You download it from the browser.
Right.
So basically, you know, explaining it to a fucking kindergarten. So when I go,
you go to the website and you hit download.
So what kind of phone do you have?
Android, yeah, that's the first part, right?
Okay, I got you. So anything I put in there, I have access to. I can look back at it.
Right. But what kind of phone do you have?
In Android.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no, wait, I'm sorry. It's the fucking G Mobile, the Motorola.
That's not.
I'm not sure. It has a touchscreen.
It's oh my God.
I don't know. I never heard of the phone.
It's an Android.
It's like the caveman of phones.
Okay.
Listen, Adam, there's a tutorial on his Instagram page. I'll send you the link for it. I'll show you how
it'll
to
show
hide
you.
your screen.
Oh my God.
Rock. Thanks a lot.
You know, or you can just go to the website and do it that way too.
I'll probably do both.
And just bookmark that shit.
Adam, you're the shit, man. I love you. I love you, buddy.
Yeah, man, I love y'all. I love this fucking
Yeah,
show.
we love when you call in, man.
Dude, it's turned me on to fucking nursing books, seeds, fucking now apps, grow stuff. Oh my God, dude, your show rocks.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Another raving review.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. We're here for that.
5 stars everywhere.
All right, yeah.
Make sure you sign up for
Have a
GroBase,
good one.
Adam.
I'm definitely gonna do it tonight, as a matter of fact.
A boy.
Good. Sign up. Get that shit going.
All right, peace all. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Later, dude. We love Adam.
We do. He's something else.
He makes me laugh every single time he calls in. I love the guy.
He is great. It's Adam. I mean, what do you want? GroBase.io. www.grobase.io. If you haven't signed up yet, go sign up now. What are you waiting for?
What does the IO stand for?
The .com was taken. Or rather, I had a battle.
Hold on. Skirt. That's a red flag, bro.
Huh?
That's a red flag. The .com was already taken.
So, all right. So it was taken at some point, but then it was free. It was on auction. So I was auctioning for it and, put in a bid. And I, after some time, I figured I was battling against a bot. So every time I, put a bid, it put a higher bid. I put a bid, it put a higher bid. It got to the point where it was like almost $1,000. And I was just like, nah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to pay for a domain.
Yeah, facts. No, I get it. All right.
Yeah,
listen,
I got the .io is more fitting.
I that makes me nervous. I've had run into issues where I've had
IO is like related to like tech stuff. So a lot of techie stuff have .io. So
it is.
So I'm a photographer, so like I've got some presets and I got one from a website with the IO at the end, and I was always curious. And then this is the second time I've seen it, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna ask. So
grobase.io too. Yup.
Oh yeah.
Sure. For sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anybody has any questions, they could feel free to reach out. We can set up some time and I can help you if you need any help.
Fuck yeah.
If you want to reach out, I would say the best place to do that is on Instagram. Make sure you follow my man on Instagram at grobase.io.
Top tier customer service.
www.grobase.io and sign up tonight and start setting you up for success.
Fuck yeah.
Have a nice organized way to track all your information you need that you're not going to find anywhere else. This is the place to be. And honestly, you could do it for free. And if you demand more features, they got all that shit. You can step it up from there. Just make sure you sign up, get started, check it out. It's a cool fucking app. My man, Sam.
Thanks for having me on. Have a good one.
Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us here too.
Yeah.
I got smoked the fuck out tonight, which is always great.
Dude, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, I'm big lit right now, bro. Like, I'm very, very high right now.
I am also very, very, very high, which is excellent.
I'm toast. I was toast fucking 20 minutes ago.
Munchie's like a motherfucker. Thank you, Sam. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Sam. My man, Sam. GroBase.
Yeah, man.
Cool fucking app, man. Cool. When I
Dude,
see
that was cool. That was so cool. And like, I'm glad I got a chance to, be here for that, because
Yeah.
when I do my shit, it's gonna be super helpful.
Hell yeah, me too. I'm about to eat something. I'm gonna put these kids to bed. I'm gonna finish setting up my account because I already signed up, and I'm gonna fucking play with that shit and get started because it's gonna be on and popping,
Yeah.
So
I got grilled cheeses waiting.
Shout out! Thank you again, Sam. Awesome. Alicia's ready to tear up some chicken wraps. I'm hungry as fuck, yo.
So I got grilled cheese and ramen, bro. I'm ready.
What a combo! Grilled cheese and ramen. Damn, yo. I got a chicken parm grinder with my name on it.
Damn, bro. That sounds way better.
That's a pasta fajoule. Hey.
What are you doing?
Shout out to everyone who hung out with us tonight. Y'all were awesome. Can Alicia, Tommy Two Buns, Traptor, Big Ed. Oh my God, Cannabis Luke showed up tonight. It was fucking dope. Grateful Gardner.
Gannick was in the chat.
Gannix was in the chat. Adam Wall, of course, for calling in. Jenkins, Lifted, Anthony Rafferty. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Huey, Grateful Nerd. If y'all were in the chat tonight, thank you. Appreciate you. Also, make sure you head over to NorthAtlanticSeed.com and get 50% off all in-house genetics. This is the last weekend, so you're going to want to get on that shit. 50% off in-house. I'm getting ready to start your next grow. Let's get you some seeds. Hit out North Atlantic Seed. And if you don't feel like in-house, at least go there and use our code 2BBlunt10 for 10% off your order. NorthAtlanticSeed.com.
Busy, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up, man? You got 30 seconds.
How long do what's a seed's shelf life?
That's a good question. I'm sure you could store it like somewhere. I don't know. In a freezer, it could be unlimited.
All right, I'll figure it out.
Same for next week. We'll figure it out. 2B Blunt. We'll see y'all next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.